This is the first video that I am doing as a pre-recorded video on Naomi Osaka. I don't know how many I'm going to do on her, but this is the first one. So as you can see, to her right, well, to your left, that is her mother, Tamaki Osaka, and to her left, your right, is her dad, Leonard Francois. Now, it's pretty evident, looking at the picture, that her mother is Japanese and that her dad is black via Haitian. And that's who they created right there in the middle. She also has a sister, but she's not in this picture. Her sister looks like pretty much a split image of her. Like they look like they could be twins, but I think she's older than her. I'm not sure what the age is. But anyway, what prompted me to make this video was a couple of things. One being that image that Australian cartoonist, who I don't know and don't care what their name is, and they say they're not going to apologize for it, put out that image where it was of Serena Williams, jumping up and down, looked like she was throwing a tantrum because she lost the match, and then it showed in the background Naomi Osaka talking to the umpire. Now, I could talk about Serena, but I didn't really want to focus on her in that picture. I wanted to focus on Naomi because she's the topic of this video. If you look at that picture of Naomi Osaka in that cartoon, the way the cartoonist drew her up, you would think that she was this blonde-haired, probably blue-eyed white woman. Like, look at that picture. That girl or that person they drew in that picture has blonde hair. Something that is non-existent on Naomi Osaka's head. The only thing that's light on her head is the ends that are dyed. But if you look at her roots, her hair is clearly a dark color, probably maybe like a brunette or a black color, but she just has the ends bleached or dyed. But in that picture, they drew her as a completely blonde woman, and her skin is like lily white, and she's definitely not a blonde white woman at all. So that right there rubbed me the wrong way, because a lot of people didn't seem to hone in on the fact that they tried to whitewash her out. The second thing, Naomi Osaka has gone on record where she has said that she has grown up in a Haitian household. Yet lamestream media, in true lamestream media fashion, has managed to find a way to omit the fact that she has black in her via her dad. When you look at her, she does not look like the traditional Japanese woman, unlike her mother, who does. I mean, look at her mother and look at her. Look at that hue. Look at that melanin that's flowing through her veins. She got that from her dad. And they completely try to omit that. But I like the fact that every time they do that, she corrects them. Like I've heard her say it. She says she grew up in a Haitian household. Her dad is from Haiti and things of that nature. And I'm glad she's doing that, because she could easily go the Tiger Woods route and say she's Jablasian or whatever it would be for her. Because he says Kablasian. That man to this day will never say that he's black, and he's darker than she is. But that mugshot said B under race. I made sure to talk about that a few months ago when he got that DUI. But anyway, I'm glad that she's actually speaking up on the behalf of her dad, because I have a feeling they are going to give her dad the same. And I know that they said they put her down to represent the country of Japan, but her and her family and her sister did not live in Japan for very long. Naomi Osaka came to the States when she was 3 years old and lived in New York. Now she lives in Florida. She's just as more American as she is Japanese. But they had her down as a representative for Japan, and then they said she's the first Japanese woman to win, excuse me, a Grand Slam. Them Japanese people would not consider her Japanese. They would consider her haifu, which means half, biracial. They wouldn't consider her full-blooded Japanese, and I'm glad that they don't, because she's not. I think what a lot of people like about her is the fact that she is accepting her other side of her. She's not just going out here saying, oh, I'm Japanese, and just completely forgetting that her dad is Haitian. And that's what's also in her as well. And it's pretty damn, obvious that it's there. Like, look at her. That's not a tan that she has. That's her natural skin tone. That means she can only get darker than that should she tan. Then she'll really look like a black person to the point where you probably wouldn't even know she's Japanese. The way that many people can tell that she's Japanese is all around the eyes. Those eyes tell it all. That's how I can tell when someone has some Japanese in them. No matter how dark they may be. Those eyes always give it away. That's one feature that will carry over from them to another generation should that to that child be of mixed ethnicity. But I'm glad, like I said, that she's standing firm, that she tells people that she also has Haitian in her blood. Because like I said, she says she grew up in a Haitian household. So it's like she's almost as much as Haitian as she is Japanese. If she grew up in a Haitian household, then that means her dad was really hands-on in raising his daughter, or should I say daughters. She can probably speak Creole. She probably speaks three languages, probably English, Japanese, and Creole. She probably got the Japanese from her mother and the Creole from her dad. But it's like I said, lamestream media doing what lamestream media does. And that's trying to it's like they're trying to drill into our heads that she's only Japanese, and we can look at her and tell that she isn't. That was in my eyes, that was two black women competing against each other at that Grand Slam. Serena Williams and Naomi Osaka. Now, someone did bring up a point too, and I actually questioned this as well. They said, why does Naomi have her mother's last name if her parents are married? Are her parents married? Can someone let me know if her parents are married? Because I'm not sure if they are or if they are not. Because that's a question I would like answer too. Like, why does she have her mother's last name and not her dad's? Why isn't her name Naomi Francois instead of Naomi Osaka? I'm not sure. That's a mystery to me until I find out otherwise. Because I actually question that as well. But other than that, the girl I can't call her a girl, the young lady has a bright future ahead of her. And I hope that, her parents stay as involved as they possibly can, because I would hate to see the same thing happen to her that has happened to the Williams sister. But sometimes that's the inevitable. They'll only let you get as far as they want you to get. And then once they feel you're getting too far, then that's when they'll start to try to tear you down. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. The t-shirt links and information will be pinned down in the comments. I'll talk to you in the next one.